Howdy, friends. How's it going? Wow, I came in this real southern tonight. Hello, 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 Zach Bulba. Bulba, thank you so much for the resub, by the way. Thank you for the 7 months. Very much appreciate you, dude. Hey, Bonk, what's up? Sapphire, how are you? It's good to see you. Not the next song, please. Let's not do that. Steve, how's it going, dude? It's good to see you also. How are y'all tonight? Yeah, but, I get it. I get it. I get why Danganronpa is not like everyone's cup of tea. I get like, well, anime games in general aren't everyone's cup of tea, so I was expecting a cut in audience for that. But I mean, it's just, when it comes to problematic and difficult topics, I'm not afraid to witness or tackle them. I get it makes a lot of people uncomfortable, and I would hope that the people that are uncomfortable with those type of things do remove themselves from those situations. Because you definitely shouldn't force yourself to watch something if you don't agree with me doing it. I mean, that's fine. But it also won't stop me. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, even if I disagree with something, I'm still gonna hear it out. Because that gives me an opportunity to present my ideals and opinions on a particular subject, and you know, it's cool. I like dialogue, man. I like dialogue. There's some, by the way, you're gonna notice some weird problems with the menus, so be ready for that. Because this totally is not a legit PS2 running the game because my capture card doesn't work. Governor finally delayed school starting down until further down the line. Oh, good, dude. Yeah, I wish other places. Ratchet and Jank. It's gonna be very Ratchet and Jank. I had a lot of problems with slowdown getting this thing to work. So we'll see. We'll see. Ratchet and Clank is one of the hardest games to emulate. By the way, on a PS2 emulator, it was not easy.
Final step.
By the way, Zach, I'm not trying to be like antagonistic or weird. I know like how I said it kind of sounds cold. I apologize. I'm not very good with my words sometimes. I bought the game legally too. I have all the Ratchet and Clank games. And yeah, PS2 emulators are shitty to work with. Really hard to work with. Also, the game's kind of quiet, isn't it? It's our boy. Not a mouse cursor. Guys, I'm filled with the deepest nostalgia right now. Pocket inventory is canon, yes. This is the way things work. So, the first game happens kind of fast, but I mean, I think it was just the way games were at the time, right? Alright, and here's the part where I do the blasphemous thing. Hold on. This isn't blasphemy. This is just turning subtitles on for y'all. I don't have no standardized pocketizer. No, where do I get it? Gotta reverse the camera, turn up the camera speed. I know, controversial, but.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk.
All right, let's hope that it doesn't slow down too much.
Interplanetary travels. The help desk is the service provided by Gadgetron Corporation.
Listen, sometimes when it comes to technology, I'm a little bit behind. It takes me a while to catch up, you know? I'm I'm living the boomer life. Bad gamer life, too. Imagine getting hurt on the first level. What's up, Sloth? How's it going? Let's explore, by the way. I want to take a little peek around. I want to take these easy. Joke's on you, I still have a Nokia. Why wouldn't you want a phone that doubles as a bulletproof vest? I gotta get those sweet bolts. I want to be able to get the flamethrower by the next planet. So I've played the first 2 planets off stream just to make sure that this game could run right. Because like I said, I did my research and this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, game to emulate on a PS2 emulator. And it took me many hours of setting up, so let's hope I can actually finish the game. How's the sound for y'all, by the way? Just like Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix Wright's mega flip phone. I bought the Phoenix Wright trilogy, by the way. Steam Summer Sale, hell yeah. Bulba remembers a lot more about this than I do. Sounds good, thank you, Sapphire.
Desk messages by pressing the triangle button. To disable help desk messages, please select options from your pause menu.
Just skip 2. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to them, but I do want to play them at some point.
Gadgetron's OmniWrench 2000 includes a new comet strike. To activate it, use the R1 button to crouch, and then press the square button.
I just remembered I left OBS in 60 FPS mode, but I think PS2 did 60 FPS, so I'm probably fine.
You just picked up nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury, let Gadgetron's patented nanotech system rebuild your body from the inside.
So how's everybody's week starting off so far? Have a good Monday? Have a good into the weekend? You feel the chunk once the bolts appear? Yeah, it's rough. It is rough. And the thing is y'all are getting the better look of it. It actually looks worse on my screen than it does in OBS. Alright, here's the real test, is when the bomb glove comes out. I'll keep tweaking and reiterating.
Use your bomb glove. Press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to fire it. You can also use it in first person by holding down the R1 button.
Ooh, yeah, I hear that slowdown. That wasn't like that in testing. We might need to look at things again. I might need to bump down OBS to 30 FPS. Because the hardware is slowing down. I think it needs more CPU. You still got another 2 days off, Sloth. Hell yeah, that's right. I forgot. You got the good long break. Joel needs to put out another meme house for us to watch. Cheap homemade ramens? Hell yeah, I'm all for that. I hadn't had ramen in a good while. Could go for some right now. You might be able to do most PS2 games all right on that, probably. Even the highest end CPUs can have a hard time with the PS2 emulation. It's rough.
Interesting.
Hey.
You're quite handy with your wrench.
I know.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
He's on
This
the
guy.
radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey,
I'm
what's
so
with all this
excited.
save the solar system stuff anyway?
Oh, it's so good to be back in
Hello,
this world.
citizens of... My race
Novus
and
is-
Blog have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available.
Same Sapphire.
So, what does this mean to you might ask?
I'm so happy right
Using
now.
highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one.
Seems
Unfortunately,
legit.
this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Yeah, but yeah, this is the era of video games that I developed my sarcastic sense of humor from. Guys, I'm like ear to ear grinning right now.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you could stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
I swear, it looked more like he punched him rather than falling over. Hold on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
Bonk.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
I think the Ratchet and Clank fandom is probably the only fandom I can ever say that I got super deeply ingrained into. I would just spend every day of my life for years. I spent every day of my life for years on the Insomniac Games forums, just chatting with people about these games.
Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
I can think of a few that might be here. Oh, thanks. The game's saving. Look at that. All right, there's one really problematic spot in this level, and if I get there's two problematic spots actually. If I get slowed down in either of them, I'm gonna switch the stream to 30 FPS to give my CPU some room to breathe. This is one of them, but it seems to be running okay. There's one that's way worse than this, though. People these days are definitely clinging to these new characters for sure. Oh yeah, it's really unfortunate all the Lombax Rule 34 that we have now. I love the internet, but I hate it. You know? Good yeet. What's up, Lobster? How's it going? Yeah, and once I saw that the main character roster was seeing a new friend, I knew people would be way too horny. Way too horny. As they do. I've been lucky enough to stay away from it though. I haven't seen the things that you've seen. But I've heard stories. It's fine, Bulba. You speak your mind, dude. I might be wandering around like I'm lost a lot of the time. The first game is the one I have the least amount of time played in. But every other Ratchet and Clank game after that, I replayed over and over and over again. And I've just like... I would go into the back rooms, the secret areas, and play with all the little tools that they give us. Let's see. I'm really worried about the new Ratchet and Clank game because of the way they did the remake. The remake was not good. It just didn't do the series justice. The whole spirit of the whole soul of the game was just ripped out for the sake of not upsetting anyone. Like this game's world just doesn't really kind of, you know, doesn't really fit into the culture that people want out of games these days.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
You think I could have a conversation with today's kids about socioeconomic disparity?
Press and hold the
Probably.
button.
But still. Let's see here. For some reason there's a massive overlap of posting porn in public servers and being really mean in TF2. What is TF2 anymore? Like, what is their community? I'm gonna buy this infobot. I can afford it. It's fast. These older games, they just sent you from one point to the next. I love it.
Mayday, mayday! This is the
Skid.
solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there.
Where am I gonna find one of those? Okay, so water doesn't seem to be setting my CPU on fire. That's good. Ooh, that's money. I don't know. I'm mostly worried what they're going to do to Ratchet's character, right? I don't think most of that money even came with me. That's okay. Water can't set things on fire. Tell that to my last PC.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Fuck, I don't have enough money. I'm broke.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Shit. Was that Norm? Fucking socioeconomic disparity strikes again. Alright, so we're gonna get to the telling point here in just a moment where I need to figure out, where I'm about to find out if I need to stream this in 60 or 30 FPS. God, it looks so much smoother on like what y'all review, and you should see how chunky what I'm looking at is. Yeah, PS1 and PS2 era storytelling was very catered towards the ADHD crowd. We didn't want to spend too much, we didn't want to spend too much time just like looking at lore and reading story. Like we would do that whenever we had the motivation to do it. I just wanted my games to get me places. Give me little tidbits and I'll fill in the blanks. It's time to strike back, you're right. Bring the whole system down. I gotta get all my money because I got a sweet flamethrower to buy, you know? That area over there is what causes the lag. So we're gonna see, I already see texture bugs happening, so. I told the emulator to ignore most of the errors that happen with that, so hopefully we're all right. Also, I shouldn't have gone down here yet. I'm gonna go back because I actually missed a spot. Yeah, the game is extremely digestible. It was so easy to jump in and out of these games back in the day. Like, with a lot of games now, I feel like I just have to like commit a lot of time to them to be able to digest and understand what's going on. And I don't really get it doesn't feel like you get a lot of chance to break away from a game, or it's like there's not a lot of good moments. Whereas these, you can kind of just drop out anytime you want, and then the story was so simple and digestible when you came back. With digestible, like you said, when you came back, you really know immediately where you left off.
To rise. Push the X button harder to rise more quickly.
Exactly, Bull, but the music by itself isn't much to listen to, but with the atmosphere of the game, the game really just brings the music in. It's interesting how the relationship works out. You're confused when you saw a playthrough Spyro 1's first boss battle was given such little fanfare that you didn't realize it was a boss. Yeah. Like, I was trying to find a track to start the stream on because I can't play, because I fear the DMCA overlords now, so I can't play like I can't play music label stuff, certain things from certain companies when I start streams anymore. So I try to find music from the game I'm currently streaming to start with, because I can kind of finagle that to my advantage, but. Oh, absolutely, Bulba. Rave away. But it's like, I had a really hard time finding a good track to start on because without the environment, without the world, it's just like, wow. I just couldn't find anything that I vibe with. But when you put it with the game, it all changes. Welcome to Nostalgia Boner of the stream, by the way. We'll buy a flamethrower when I get out of here. I also kind of feel weird tonight because I'm not, like, I can't bring myself to do my normal, like, high energy screamer streamer persona. I just kind of have to, like, take this in like a normal human being, which is unusual. I like where this review of Bulbous is going. The remake is absolutely terrible. And the worst part about the remakes is that's a lot of people. That's an entire generation's.
I got some great bargains for you today.
That's an entire generation's first look at Ratchet and Clank. So you got a whole generation of people who have no idea what the game is and what it meant to the people, or what it was to the people that enjoyed it before. Like, it's really unfortunate. And and this is in my top 5. Like, number one game franchise for me of all time is Banjo-Kazooie. I make that no secret. I love Banjo-Kazooie to death. I would put Ratchet and Clank probably in my second. Like, and when the remake came out, that just hurt to see. I was super excited. I was gonna buy a PS4 just to get the Ratchet and Clank remake on it. Luckily, I waited because, man, that would have just like killed a little piece of me inside if I had to play that. And that movie, God, that movie. Ah! The memes! Yeah, the memes! I probably couldn't even play the remake as a joke, because y'all know I love shitty games. I will play terrible games and have a blast with them, but I can't do that one. Bola, did you have the misfortune of playing it? Alright, this is the tell. If things slow down here, I'm gonna lock the stream down real quick and change the frame rate. Because if the game lags here, it's not gonna bode well for us. Or I mean, not lag, but slow down. Because the emulator slows down instead. Oh. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's much worse. That's much worse than a slowdown. Uh-oh. Gosh, it dead. I'm gonna restart the stream in 30 FPS. Y'all don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.